What's going on, everybody? Today's savior of the day, Gamestop, pulling out all stops, opens up at a staggering 123 after yesterday's sell-off, dips to 116, rocket ships up to 176 just a few minutes ago. Unbelievable. This train is not stopping anytime soon. We're having a little bit of a sell-off right now after 176. This is pretty common. Actually going to be going to the lunch hour. This bull flag is legit, people. Legit. Look at those green candles on the 10-minute. Look at them go. Look at that George W. go. Unbelievable. People counting GameStop out after yesterday, out for the count. And lo and behold, it is destroying those puts. Now, I'll tell you what happened, man. To me, I put a lot of money into Upstart, and I lost. I was up good for the month. I was up like $9,000 for the month. Not just in Upstart, but just in the stock market in general. And Upstart hurt me, man. Made me a couple bucks, and then it robbed me of all of my profits with the quickness. So this morning, and albeit it was a little bit higher than I would have liked, but I bought it all the same. I think I bought in an average of like 9% up. So currently up almost $3,000 on a $12,000 buy-in. And when this thing hits almost, look at that, 176, I'm not going to be mad at anything over 150, to be honest with you. If you didn't jump on this train this morning, I am sorry. Is it too late to jump on now? I don't know, man. I'm not saying it is or isn't okay to invest in something that's going up here. I mean, obviously, GameStop has traded in the 200s for quite a while, like the last 2.5 months. Good chance that we'll see that happen again after this little dip right here. This thing could rocket ship back up. It had a little bit of a slow lull earlier. A little bit of a dip here, and then it has just been shooting up without any compassion for the puts, without any compassion at all for those bears. It has been just murdering bears, just skinning them all day. If you bought puts thinking that you were going to get paid today, I am so sorry. I am so sorry for your loss, because holy smokes, that thing took a major beating today. And I don't know, man, there's this thing dipping back below anywhere like 130, 140. I don't know how much you put on those options. I mean, you're talking like the cheapest one, even if you were to think the thing was going to go anywhere near the bottom, is over $1,000. Look at the calls. Look at those calls. Buy, let's skin everything on those options. I don't have it in me. I just don't. You know, I know they print money when they're going, but that's a little bit too rich for me, to be honest. I can't do it. So I am thankful today to get some of my tendies back, for sure. But man, was that a risk. It's a big risk. Big risk, big reward today on GameStop. Anyone who bought in pre-conference call there, I'm sorry if you took that big hit, but they're coming back to get you. They are. That's why I was saying in my other videos, like, sometimes you just got to sell it and rebuy the dip. I don't like buying the earnings at all anymore. And there was who did it yesterday? Hardware company. I can't remember the name of it, but Restoration Hardware. There you go. They had a pretty good beat on earnings and did well. But that doesn't happen enough. Doesn't happen enough for me to buy earnings anymore. So, holy smokes. Holy smokes. AMC's killing it too. Let's be honest. AMC up 20%. That's awesome too. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, I got to turn dog mode off. I got dog mode on in my car, keeping it nice and cool. Let's turn that off. We don't need that on. But, wow. Where's this going? I don't know. I don't even know. Right now, there's no walls. It's just bouncing up. This is like a bouncy ball. That was like a $10 hitter right here. Not one of those 25-cent bouncy balls. This one's bouncing into the stratosphere. Unreal. I hope you guys are printing some money out there today. I really do. I definitely printed some money, and I am happy to recover. I was like half my loss recovered today. So I started out the week with like 18,000 in stocks, and I was down a good bit. Now I'm at 14.8. So I'm recovering nicely, and I'm still in the profit market. I'm still in the green. So even though I took a loss, it wasn't a loss out of pocket. I was still up for the month. But holy smokes, unbelievable. Who's our biggest loser on my watch list? Still Naked Brand. But I have a load Comstock call here, Comstock mining call that's still pretty worthless. I don't know. It's a long expiration, so I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, man. Content that I have. I'm going to put out other videos too. I just have to diversify my content from my other channel that I was running a little bit and just kind of spread it out. So I'm going to be uploading to a couple channels here. But this will be mostly like stocks and current events and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to expand the podcast to this one yet. I might just leave the podcast alone on its own channel. Small pullback, that's fine. Let it consolidate right here at 162. Let it just consolidate a little bit. AMC is doing the same thing. Pull up the AMC chart. Let it just consolidate, bounce back up, and then it's going to have another run. This thing's not done yet. Look at the 3 minute. 3 minutes, fine. Solid bull flag. I'm probably not going to hold it forever because I'm going to day trade it and cash out the dip for the day. And I should have sold then and then bought GameStop. So I actually took like a $300 hit on Upstart today, on top of the hits I took all week on that stupid stock. But I couldn't miss out on this potential run up of GameStop. I just couldn't miss it out. It was too tasty to risk losing out on this. So here we are, riding it up. And I am definitely all in on that sucker. All in, baby. Yep, just a small pullback, nothing to worry about. You've obviously had some bigger ones. This is on the 3-minute, so you've obviously had some pullbacks across a 10-minute run there. But this thing here, unless it really dips back down to 150 to develop some sort of head and shoulders pattern, it still has a solid uptrend ahead of it. And I'm probably going to want to myself, once I get up above the $3,000, $3,500 mark for the day, I'm probably going to want to sell out, and then I might throw in the profit and ride them back up. Likely is probably what I'm going to end up doing, just to make myself a little less nervous. But toward the end of the day, look, if this thing keeps going, we could see 2 day, or this could be the end of the W. Right? But look, if we look at it, let's look at this 30-minute head and shoulders. Got a friggin' Batman down here. Could also, in the next 2 days, you could see in the 200s again. For sure, in the next 2 days. You follow that chart pattern, which would be freaking unbelievable. Unbe-freaking-lievable. But for now, that's all I got. I'm not going to leave this up all day. I am going to go other stuff to do, so I just wanted to come in and do a quick live on it, and we'll follow up with this later in the day. Good luck out there.